What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Coach Nostra back at you guys with another sneaker review, unboxing, and off feet. Let's jump into it, guys. Alright guys, another Kyrie 5 box. I want to say this is number 19 in the collection. I'm going to have to definitely double check that. It could be number 20. It's either number 19 or number 20 of the Kyrie 5s to essentially be a GR drop. Kyrie 5 Bandulu in a size 11. The colorway is pale ivory / white. Guys, let's check out these sneakers. Alright guys, there they are in hand. The Nike Kyrie 5 Bandulu collab. I like these things. I think they're tough. They're definitely unique. The upper on these really stands out, to say the least. The Kyrie 5 line from jump has had some interesting collabs. It's just going to get more interesting here as it sort of winds down with the last couple colorways that they're actually releasing with these Kyrie 5s. As everybody knows, the Kyrie 6 is just around the corner. There's already some tentative release dates for some of those first colorways of the Kyrie 6. I'm super excited. I'm always excited for new silhouettes. Definitely uber geeked about the Kyrie 6s. But guys, before we jump the gun, let's check these things out, man. These are tough. Not to be confused with the very similar colorway, which actually is an Asia only release. These are the North American version. These dropped over here in stores. I actually do have the Asian exclusive on the way as well. I kind of like what they did with those. They're very much similar color wise. The upper appears to be exactly the same, but they did something a little bit different with the midsole and the outsole. Mainly that outsole is all red instead of just a little hit of red on this back midsole portion on this particular drop. But guys, you can't really go wrong with either pair. I definitely expect these things to sit on shelves, just like I expect that triple black rainbow soles colorway to sit on shelves, because everybody is looking forward with much hype to the SpongeBob pack. Couple that with the fact that they've dropped something like 18 colorways previous to this one. There's a lot of Kyrie 5s out there. A lot of people who are sort of clamming to get their hands on a colorway of the Kyrie 5s have probably picked up one by now. So guys, I definitely expect these things to sit. And as a matter of fact, I actually got hit up by a couple people that were saying that they delayed these things over here. At my store, they didn't. I made sure to be there right when they opened, just in case that was the case. The interesting thing about this collab, all the collabs have been somewhat left field. I would say the only real collab that you kind of would have expected with him being in Boston was that Concepts collab. Definitely a banger colorway. I really dug those. As you guys probably know if you checked out my top 15 Kyrie 5 colorways video, stay tuned for another one of those. I don't know if I'm going to drop one at 20 or 25 or just all of them and just count down through all of them, because some of these releases are coming so rapid and I don't want to exclude anything. But the funny thing about this particular collab is the clothing company Bandulu was actually originally based out of Boston. They've since moved to New York. Does that sound like anybody in particular, guys? Kind of funny. Of course, Kyrie making the jump to Jersey. Definitely excited about that and some of the colorways that are coming here in the future. But these things are tough. They sort of have the signature splashes of color, almost like a random sort of paintball effect that you see Bandulu sort of doing with a lot of their stuff. I really like the coloring on the shroud. It's really this really rich, creamy white color. The actual pattern on it, when you look really closely, it actually has that sort of hexagon pattern to the shroud. Reminds me of that very first Black Magic colorway that dropped. There's sort of this olive green color that dresses the tongue, the actual inner lining to the shoe. There's some splashes of that color as well. I really dig that color. I think it's really rich. It's definitely unique to all the other Kyrie colorways. Definitely none of that in any of the other Kyrie 5s. Continuing with the splashes on the shoe, there's splashes of sort of this rich metallic, almost blue, a purple. There's gold, which really looks dope. Of course, the green, which we touched on before. Also sort of more of like a neon green, just in a few small places. As you work your way back towards the heel portion of that lateral side of the shoe, you have that Nike swoosh, which again has a lot of that sort of paintball splash just dressing all around it. It looks super tough. As you flip to the medial portion of the shoe, instead of having a white swoosh like we had on the lateral side, we actually have sort of a stitched metallic purple swoosh, which I think really contrasts and really looks dope as well. As we flip to the back booty section, guys, gone is the all-seeing eye. Replaced is Nike basketball in the heel section of one sneaker, and then Bandulu Street Couture on the heel section of the other sneaker. While one shroud says Kyrie, One shroud says Irving. You've got a navy insole with, again, Kyrie's logo on one insole and then Kyrie's signature on the other insole. Fam, this region's drop of the Bandulus, they chose to hit you with red on the actual midsole and then a gum bottom. No hits of color on any of those eyes, just an all gum bottom. That little hit of red for Kyrie's Irving right in the very middle of the shoe on that middle eye. I want to say the red that they went with on the outsole on the Asian exclusive is a little bit more red, a little bit more traditional red than this particular version of the sneaker, but I'm not certain on that, guys. I don't have those in hand yet. As I said, those things are on the way, so stay tuned. I'll try to bang out a little review of those, maybe a little comparison and contrast between those two pairs once I get that in hand. Guys, what do you think about these? Are these dope? Are these a nope? Are you guys gonna pick these things up? Are you guys just gonna sleep on these? Maybe see if these things take a different price because everybody's gonna be going hard for that sponge pack. I'm super excited for those, man. Definitely the most excited I would say I've been throughout the entire lifeline of the Kyrie 5s. Maybe with the exception of that taco pair, which of course was dropping right as the Kyrie 5s were initially hitting shelves. As always, guys, thank you for checking out my review video. Let's check these things out on feet. Y'all know what to do. Comment, like, subscribe. Throw me a question downstairs, guys. I will answer it to the best of my ability. Much love to you guys. Stay blessed. Peace.